This video is absolutely jarring.
You think I would do that? You're awful to say you're gonna put a memorial. My baby's not dead.
And these people saying I'm trying to bash Billy Joe, I didn't try to bash her. She's the one that came to my house starting. I never said I was going to make a memorial of baby Quinton. Never did I say that. But just like I said, these people know me and they know Billy Joe. And I've heard a lot of things about her that I didn't want to believe.
The intense moments recorded by Dana McCarta's daughter.
Several times the boys were outside. One particular morning they were outside in the ditch. My daughter seen them and come running in. We went down there. Leilani was nowhere in sight. I called Billy Joe. She got in contact with Leilani. Leilani was home. She was just in the house somewhere. They would drop them off with no diapers. They would drop them off with no pull-ups. And when the baby came, Sky, they wouldn't send no milk. 2 days, I had to call Danny because Leilani wouldn't answer me, which is her fiance, to bring me milk for Sky.
Hey, what's up, iCkEdMeL? Welcome back to the channel and thank you for stopping by. I have a brief update with regards to Quinton. If you haven't seen the live stream that we did, please check it out because there's loads of information. We did it yesterday and we also have timestamps on that live. I'd also recommend 10 to Life. Check out her channel. She's also covered Quinton.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
I'll put the link down below to check that video out. Quinton is a 20-month-old baby that went missing October 5th, 6 a.m. from Savannah, Georgia. And there's Grandma, which is Billy Joe. She works out of town. You have Leilani, that is the mother of the child. You have the boyfriend, Daniel, and you have Quinton, and you have 2 other kids in that household. And you have also Diana, which is the babysitter in a different household. Billy Joe had lost custody. The grandma had lost custody of her kids. And Leilani doesn't have custody either of her own kid, Quinton. And so Billy Joe, grandma, has custody of Quinton. I definitely recommend you check out yesterday's live, which also has Diana's video, and she tells the story as far as how she got to know them. She also says that Grandma Billy Joe wanted to give her daughter Leilani a chance to be a parent and stuff like that, and so she left the kids with Leilani, even though they say Leilani's a liar and has a shady history, and it's kind of a mess. The day of October 5th, where Quinton goes missing, you're going to hear Diana. I'm going to play a small clip where she tells the timeline. Supposedly, the boyfriend texts her saying that, Diana saying that they're not going to bring Quinton by, which was odd. And then another thing is the mother wakes up. I guess she was sleeping at the time. She wakes up and Quinton was left in the playpen. Mom gets up. Quinton's not in the playpen. The door's open.
Tuesday afternoon, they went home at 4:30, 5 o'clock. I got up in the morning at 5 o'clock on Wednesday because they usually got here around 5:30, 6 o'clock. I get a text at 5:29 saying, from Danny, the kids are not coming. Leilani is with them. Was it a little unusual? Yes, because even when she was off, I had them. So I text Danny, okay. Didn't hear nothing back from him. I got up. My husband went to work around 7:30. We was outside. My son also lives on this road, so he was going to work as well around 8:30. From 7:30 until 8:30, we was outside. We did not see Quinton. Nowhere. Okay. So then me and my girls, we go to McDonald's. They wanted McDonald's. I live on Chatham Parkway. The McDonald's is literally right down the road. On our way back, I get a text from Danny. He says, have you seen Quinton? I said, no, why? Well, immediately I called him and he said they couldn't find Quinton. Okay. So me and my oldest daughter here with me, we go over there. We get in the car and we go over there. I let my other daughter out. When we get over there, I asked, okay, he's a little boy. He likes to play and seek. He likes to get in my daughter's closet and play. He could be in a closet. He could be in a cabinet. You know, maybe he's playing hide and go seek. Me and my daughter help you look. They didn't want that. He stood there. He looked at me with the most coldest look I've ever seen and said, "We've already looked." So I stood there for a minute.
That's weird. Yeah.
And I looked around outside of where I was. Leilani was smoking a cigarette and Danny was standing there. And I go to get in my car. I was going to call Billy Joe, and I did call Billy Joe. She didn't call him. Leilani didn't call the police until I said, "Have you called the police?"
Billy Joe's grandma.
And then she calls the police. Could I go through the timeline again? Okay, at 5:29, I got a text on Wednesday morning saying that from Danny that they was not coming. Leilani was with them. Then at 9 o'clock, I got a text from Danny asking me if I had seen him. I said no. I called him immediately. He said they couldn't find him. I went over to their house. She did not end up calling the police until after I got there. It was about, I think it was about 9:35, 9:40 when they finally called the police. And literally that's all I know. All I know is what I seen, and not just me. It's more people down here, this road. What I seen when they were with Leilani.
So I put both of the timeline references from the 20-something minute video that she made. I wanted to include both of them. Now, with the update, it says we seized evidence that we believe will help move this case forward, and we're working to analyze the evidence to see where it leads us. We continue to pursue all avenues to bring Quinton home, following all leads and evidence. There will be no further public statements today. I also read or heard in one of the articles that they also have cell phone data. And so, I don't know. We know from yesterday that they pumped the pool out, which with regards to the pool, Grandma Billy Joe had made a post, I guess, on Facebook somewhere talking about, do I have any friends that could help me fix the pool or that can guide me on doing the work myself? Remember yesterday they were pumping out the pool. Not sure. I mean, obviously it has something to do with the case. We also saw that the windows were duct tape. Bio dad has been cleared and he's not a suspect. The biological father, not the boyfriend. We're not talking about him. Also, I did see a clip today with Diana, the baby. All day long. I can't do anything. Diana, the babysitter, she had said, because a lot of people were saying, why didn't you report this? Did you report this? Blah, blah, blah. Apparently, she did report it to DCFS over there, and they told her that there was a case already open.
DFAX told you there was a case.
Yes, absolutely.
And it wasn't only her. There was other neighbors in that area concerned as well.
Diana isn't the only neighbor here to tell us they were concerned about the children in this home.
I was afraid he was going to get hit.
We tried to get Billy Joe Howell's side of this story. She didn't answer her phone.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I have to make another update video with Jolisa, so stay tuned for the next video I post on the channel coming soon tonight. And also check out the live streaming if you haven't checked it out. This story from the first live stream, remember yesterday we were covering this. I just jumped on it because there was a press conference. I hadn't even had time to read everything, and I'm like, but we need to just put the name out there now while we can. I had no idea what any of us were going to get into as far as like the messiness of this story. So yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. Take care of yourselves and peace. Bloop, bloop.